I don't pretend to know exactly how our civilization will fall, but what I do know is that when it happens, the robots will surely be behind it. I've written many letters to the scientists at Bungle about this subject, but what do I get back? An automated response. I'm sorry, listeners, but it's already too late. Let's just try and vibe it out.
Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means. Asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
Welcome back, fellow students. It's me, DJ Shorts, keeping me finger on the pulse of 2 Point County so you didn't have to. Today's topic: would Jasmine Odyssey be cooler if she was less popular? I didn't want to spoil it for you, but the answer is yes. Here's a pretty niche favourite of mine from an actor I cannot even pronounce the name of. It's pretty challenging stuff. Check it out.
Students are reminded to find themselves. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
Man, I hear a lot of talk about snacks on campus. Although it's pretty derivative student chat, there's something I've got to say. Sure, cheesy gubbins are, well, fine. But if you're looking for a truly superior snack, you should try Grub Grubs, the snack that's made from real naturally expired insects. You might think I sound a bit crazy, I realise that, but I really appreciate the subtle taste. They do take a few months to arrive, but personally, I think it's worth it.
Education is non-refundable. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
Now, it's time for a student story about a bakery that's jam-packed no more. Hugh, what have you got for us? I'm here at Old Widget Bakery in Hogsport, where for generations local students have been enjoying traditional jam donuts. But sadly, the sweetness ends here. The machine that fills the donuts with delicious fruity mixtures, such as red and green, has been suffering from jam rot and finally went out of commission today. To honour the machine, the bakery is serving donuts filled with nothing. They may seem hollow, but their taste is one of poignancy. A fitting farewell to a fine confectionery friend. Starting next week, the bakery will be back up and running with a new machine looking to make new memories and serve lots of donuts.
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Students should check in before trying to learn. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. Now taking students for virtual normality. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
Oh, I don't know. Where do I start? I've been feeling a bit lost, you know.
Orb.
I could really do with a sense of purpose.
Foundation.
Who needs purpose when you've got the orb?
Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
Here at Campus Radio, some of the team were a little concerned to hear that our listenership has gone down over the past few months. But frankly, I'm not sure that I agree. I'd much rather our little radio community stay as small as possible. I don't want the crowd ruining it and taking us from a cool underground scene to something bland and mainstream. In fact, my dream would be pretty much no one listening at all. Just me, talking to myself, for myself, all day. Now that would be pretty excellent.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Is it really worth going? Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Students are reminded to set reminders. Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Hello, hello. Today we're discussing for the very first time, ironically, sequels. Yes, that's right. When the wicked and wretched behind something decide that it's a good idea to bless us all once again with the second pressing of their already tenuous idea.
Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. needed in dormitory.
Synchronization, or the art of doing something again, is derived from the Greek word sequalid, meaning lazy, repetitive, or in some way redundant. It would seem that the ancients are trying to tell you something. Ambitionless auteurs of our times.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Plagiarism is not a belief system. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you haven't noticed.
Sequelization, or the art of doing something again. Wait, no, we've covered that already. See what I did there? I almost repeated myself and then decided not to. It was possible. Up next, something fresh.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Talking on campus. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog.
Waiter! Waiter! Oh, the service here is terrible.
You could go out. Or you could stay in. With a bowl of hog logs. You've tried fine dining, but this is swine dining. Only hog log cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy bog skin.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. New students should make a good first impression. No pressure. administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Students are asked not to ask questions.
Repetition seems to me to be at the heart of all of our cultural and social failings. Oh, what comfort you all seem to take in your cookie-cutter days. Another weekend, another roach burger, another glorified re-release at the picture theatre. Come on, people, come out there and live! Join me tomorrow on 2 Point Radio, where I'll be talking about my collection of ceramic vowels.
Skills are non-transferable. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once.
Many of you are getting in touch about one particular sequel. Yes, the follow-up to Mr. Cushion's positively poisonous production, Perilous Spandex. The only thing hazardous about that particular picture is watching it. The sequel, entitled Perilous Spandex 2, The Handles of Love, received the coveted Piece of Garbage Award. A little award that I bestow to highlight, as a public service announcement really, those films most bereft of value in our county's rich tradition of abominable filmmaking.
students should pretend that they're listening. Staff are reminded to be inspirational. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
This has been exhausting. We shan't be doing it again, because unlike all you reproduction peddling, washed up, rehashed monkeys, we, at 2 Point Radio, know when to stop.
Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember?
And that's the show. Of course, this has all been delivered to you with one rather heavy caveat. If I were ever to be involved in a second rendition of anything, I can be certain in telling you that it would be for good reason, and, if anything, would surely be a bigger, better, pickle-worthier version of what had come before it. How was that? All right?
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Research project complete. Aren't you clever? End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. The academic year is over. Students must vacate campus. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. The summer break would be a convenient time for construction. will make you look stupid.
Felicity Bellbottom speaking for you, the students, in every sense, on campus radio. Up next, we'll be talking about power napping, comforting dream, or confusing nightmare. Find out after this.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
Lots of students struggle to get enough sleep. That's why Campus Radio's very own Maggie Watmore has been trying out the latest techniques to fit some much-needed rest into a busy schedule. That's right, I've been trying out power napping, the day's craze sweeping through campus like that fungus in the showers. For those of you that don't know, power napping, or turbo kipping, is a practice that allows you to sleep on the spot, grabbing some valuable rest time between classes. I think I almost did it for a moment, but then I realised I was 45 minutes late for a lecture. But no, yeah, I actually feel really well rested.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Students should check in before trying to learn. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Announcement. We've just completed a marketing project.
Now, the story of an arts college with no paint in sight. Hugh.
Yes, the students at Fitzpocket Academy were supposed to be taking a class in oil painting this year, but their funding allocation has shifted, and so too has the earth beneath the feet of their expectations. I was lucky enough to speak to one student.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but it's all right. I'll just take the class next year.
A brave face on an even braver student. This is just another story of student funding crushing the hopes and indeed dreams of some fine art students. All they wanted was some paint. But for now, the funding has dried up, and with it, the oil paint well.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Students are asked not to ask questions. in and then removed immediately.
What am I going to do with my life? I just don't know.
Orb.
What?
Come to an Orb Foundation Learning Center and replace your mind with the power of the Orb.
Oh, amazing. I'll do that then. Thanks.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger. Not necessarily better. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
Two-Point County Professor Hercules Cheesewater recently came under fire after publishing work they found on the bus. The professor has now responded to the allegations, saying, "Inspiration can come from the strangest of places." So true, Professor. In fact, I find all my coursework on public transport, proofread and ready to hand in.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. There's no such thing as free time. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Brickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous soundwave salaciousness after this.
Education is non-refundable. We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Students are reminded to find themselves. The academic year is now over. End of year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years, making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
The campus is expanding, even more than usual. is cold because the oven wasn't on.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost. I was cold. I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Students should check in before trying to learn. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
At Milkmaid, we use real dairy-style ingredients in our milkshakes for a level of consistency that just isn't natural. Meaning that every glass of Milkmaid is eerily similar to the last.
Wow!
Milkmaid. Now that's good milk. Not technically milk.
Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Hard work may or may not pay off. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
To the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents.